Hey guys, welcome to my new video. For people who don't know me, hi, my name is Noah, and I recently moved to America, like, literally 3 months ago. And it has been very hard right now with quarantine and with dealing with everything that you anyway need to deal with, and then you have quarantine. Oops, I'm sorry. And then you have quarantine dealing with that too, and coronavirus, and having masks on, regularly wash your hands, and so on and so on. So this is my new apartment. I live with my husband. He's right now at work, so I have a little bit of quiet time. I'm actually baking, and I have been more and more baking and doing stuff at home because that's just the easiest way to do it. And also, like, you cannot always go out because if you go out like a lot, one, it will hit your financial part, and it will also hit weight. I've been trying to lose weight a little bit, and I know cake, not the best option, but like, you should have some sweet stuff every once in a while. That's always good and always healthy to do. So let's get into it. So today, I actually have it right here. So today I made a unicorn cake. It is really good. It has sprinkles in it. And we're gonna also put this rainbow chip original. We're gonna put on. I got this from H-E-B, I think. Either H-E-B or Walmart. I don't exactly remember, but we got it, and it's really good. And I also have another one that is the hot pink vanilla funfetti. That is like literally my favorite one. We have made a strawberry sponge cake with this on top. I swear to God, the best. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna use this, and I'm just going to take a spoon because I don't really have a spatula. We're gonna put some on top, and so what you want to do is you just want to like start a circle of motions and do, I don't know if you can see it, so you put just a huge glump on it, and you put it in a circle of motion in one direction. Because then I always need stuff to be like satisfying. So that's like the most satisfying for me is if I can have everything in a circle of motion. And it looks like it's a lot of frosting right now that I put on because I took already like 3 scoops. But it's actually not that much. It just looks like a lot. And it's so delicious. So now my husband is gonna have cake when he comes home. So this is one. So I'm gonna put this aside that I have more space and I have counter space. This is really delicious. I need to stop eating. So I'm gonna put this aside. This is a drawer that it always opens. There's like a ghost star in here or something. So I needed to put like a scotch tape on it to like that it stops opening. But anyway, today we're gonna make my husband's I think it's my husband's favorite cake that we're gonna use. It is a triple chocolate fudge cake. So it's a pudding mix in here, and I also think I got this from H-E-B. It's really good. It's from Betty Hooker's Delights. But first, we need to get everything ready. So on the back, it says cups of water. So I have my measuring cup here, water from the faucet. It says to take vegetable oil. So let's do that. This is peanut oil. That's a good thing when you live in America. You have like these big bulks of it. And it's just so much better, so you don't need to go to the shop like every 5 minutes. Okay, so it says vegetable oil and 3 eggs. So, 1, 2, and 3. 3 eggs. I'm gonna put this aside. And it says here to preheat the oven for 350 Fahrenheit. I think that's what I did last time, for a non-stick pan. So I got these, and these are really good. They're non-stick. You just put oil on them, and then you just put the cake batter in it. So I'm putting these over here. And then it says, mix cake mix with the water and oil and eggs in a large bowl with a mixer on medium speed. So, we need to get the mixer. The mixer's like right here. So we need this appliance for the cake mix. And this thing is very heavy, so you need to be very careful. We have this huge mixer that we got for our wedding as a wedding gift from my parents-in-law. And it's a huge mixer, but it's very nice. I really like it, and it's very, very convenient. So we open up this bad boy. So it just looks like this, like a powder. I take the scissors. So I put the cake in here. Throw this away. Now this one is not the right one. I'm going to show you exactly what hook it is. And it's not the right hook. It's a hook. Let me see if I can get it out. Oh. Yeah, I can get it out. So it's hook for dough because my husband is making tortillas with this. So you also just put it out of your way and you screw this one on top. And you make sure that it sticks because you don't want it like this to fall. Okay, it sticks. So, you put in the cake batter. Now we need 1¼ cups of water. So here you see cups and you see ounces. So first off, I'll put 1 cup in. So 1 cup of water, and now it's in the 1/4 cup. So I put a 1/4 cup of water. And the 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. You need to make sure that you follow the directions because yeah, otherwise it's not gonna be a cake. You put in the oil. And now the 3 eggs. Usually what I do is I crack them up already in here. And then, let me crack them up. 1, 2, and 3. crack them up. Take a fork, mix it up. I know it will get mixed in the mixer itself, but you want it to be like pretty much like scrambled eggs before you put it in. You want to have it like that done. So it's just going to be easier and so much faster to mix. And it says to put it on medium speed. So we put the egg in there. It's important after I've stuffed in it, just if you don't feel like washing it already, just put some water in it so it will not be sticky in the end. Okay, so we have this. Important thing is to put on a guard because you don't want it to like squirt everywhere. You put it up, and usually what I do is on the side you have 0, stir, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So I don't go to 4 right away. That is the middle. I don't go to 4 right away. I go first to stir, and then I just wait. And when you see that the cake batter is like starting to assemble, you want to have it maybe a bit faster. So in a second I'm going to make it faster, that you really get everything done. So now that it's done, oh, I push it down, take the cover off. And before I move this a little bit, so before I want to take this out, I'm gonna take the pans, I'm gonna put them ready here. Wrong thing. So what I usually use for baking is I use Pam Original, very simple. You can use that for your eggs if you want to oil other stuff in. You can get this at your normal grocery store. And so what you do is you take your pan and you just make sure you spray it all around. With both of them. And then what you want to do, it's a little bit in the way. You move it. So what you want to do is, the best thing is if you take this out. Now you don't want to lick this cake batter because there is let me just get the thing. You don't want to lick this cake batter because you put eggs in there. And because you put eggs in there, you will get sick. You put in raw eggs, so you will get sick. I need to clean this. Okay. You take it out, and now you make sure you pour half in both of them. Now I don't see if you see how much I have. Not a lot in it, but it's enough. So what I usually do is I start with one, put a third in, go to the next one, put a third in, and then move back and back. That I have around the same amount in it, because that's what in the end what you want it to be, right? And if you don't manage, got some on my finger. If you don't manage, take everything out. You can either take a spatula or something. I have this, a ladle, just a normal ladle, because I don't have a spatula. Now I see that that the mixture is not mixed, all of it. So I take whatever is in here. I don't throw it away. I just take whatever is in here and I mix it up. And it's just like it's just like a mixer. You can, there are two things. Either you put it back in the mixer. I don't really have the time or I don't want to do it. So I'll just do it by hand. You scrape it up, and again, you divide it. You divide it in both, make sure that there is enough in both. And as soon as you're finished, you put this aside, so you make sure that this is not in your way. Now we need to put it in the oven, and it says here for my oven, every oven is different. It gives you like a little chart of what you need to do. Mine is here, the middle one. So for mine, it's 25 to 30 minutes. So what I do, and it's to heat for 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That's very important. I have a lot of followers following me that are from Europe or don't use Fahrenheit. It's very important that you use Fahrenheit. And I don't know exactly how much it is in Celsius, but it's 350 Fahrenheit. So you just make sure that they're here, and I'm preheating the oven now. And afterwards, so you bake it for 25 to 30 minutes, depends on your oven. And then when you take it out, you let it rest on your stove or on a platform, wherever you want. You let it to rest for around 10 minutes before you put on your frosting or whatever you want, or even eat it. You may need to make sure it cools down. And I'll show you the end result. Hi guys, I'm back. So the cakes are finished. I'm gonna take them out of the oven now. It's gonna be very hot, so for your own safety, take a glove or something. Ooh, it's hot. Okay. I can see it's very hot and it's very good. So I'm putting it on my stove. And I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it on the stove. I'm just gonna show you guys. I did not just take the cake pan. I also just took my whole stove. So it looks like this. It's very nice and it's very hot. So I'm gonna leave it for around 10 minutes, and if I also forget, I just leave it on the stove. Nothing can happen to it. It's just like that. So I'm just gonna leave it, and then it's gonna look like this. So I don't have chocolate frosting, so I'm not gonna put frosting on it, but this cake has frosting. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Maybe I'm gonna head out to the store, get some sprinkles, get some more icing, and yeah. So that's it for my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe down below. It would be really nice and would be really helpful. Like,